very empathetic to someone who is a bit fearful of ever having questions asked about them. And there's a lot of primitive things that we have as people that have us look to protect ourselves. At the same time, those same primitive powers that we have would have us do something with our lives and would have us become better and grow, to improve our condition, to improve our situation, to do things in a way that create enormous satisfactions in our life, professional and personal. And so along those lines, what we find is that most people, when they are asking for feedback from a group around them who know them, they think that feedback, that information coming from this group, is all about them. And let me give you an example to show you how clearly that it's really not. So I'll give a presentation, and in the group I'll have 100 people, and I will go through an hour and some slides, some information, some questions, some answers. It's a pretty good session. And at the end of the session, I will send them a survey and say, give me some feedback on the presentation. And what they give me back will range from, you speak too slow, to you speak too fast. The room was cold, the room was hot. They should have made you a keynote speaker, or I can't believe they let you talk. They will even say things like, I think you could be more simplistic and be more understandable. And then others will say, I think you could actually sort of get a little more sophisticated or complex in the information that you give us. In other words, what I'm saying is, I was the same person given the same presentation, and the feedback that came back to me from them was the full gamut. So what is that information really telling me? Well, it's telling me what they were expecting and how they perceived what they got, what I did. It wasn't really saying things about me as much as it was about their reaction to me. So if I'm in the business of trying to understand my client and I began to work on their process, their project, and I ask them for feedback, they're going to give me feedback about their reaction to my process, which means I can tweak the process as I see fit. If they go, boy, this part really worked well, I'll probably maintain that. If they say, you know what, if you did this part differently, it would be more valuable to me, I will probably tweak that. So the information, this feedback, is not about us. When we ask for feedback, it's about the people who give it to us, and it's very helpful information. So you see how that works?